What's up, guys? Today, I'll be showing you an awesome memorization technique. I promise you'll love it. But before we get to work, let's kickstart our imagination. So, I'll give you some images to visualize. Just follow me and imagine them in as much detail as possible. And here is a tip. Don't close your eyes. People usually think it helps, but it doesn't, so keep your eyes open. Are you ready? Let's go! First, let's imagine an orc, all green, huge, and scary. Suddenly, he stops moving and turns into a statue made of pure gold. That's easy to imagine, isn't it? Now, let's imagine a blossoming garden. Can you feel the smell of flowers and the wind touching the leaves? In the garden, there is a jar. It is glistening in the sunlight. Suddenly, the jar shakes, the earth opens up, and the jar falls into a dungeon. Now, let's think of a fence made of white picket. A big green atom appears from behind it and starts floating to you, but it gets stuck on the fence. Then, inside the atom, a window opens and a face looks out of it, trying to find out what's wrong. Okay, we've done over half of the exercise. Only 2 images left. Let's think of a tall glass, the kind you serve lemonade in. But instead of lemonade, there's your favorite ice cream in it. There is so much ice cream, it's spilling over the edge of the glass. And the last one. You can see a liver, the way you see it in biology textbooks, brown and kind of meaty. Then somebody tries to chop it in 2 with a book, but the book gets stuck in the liver. Let's go over the images one more time. An orc made of gold. A garden with a jar and a dungeon. A fence with an atom with a window. A glass of ice cream. A liver and a book. And congratulations! You have just learned 5 new French words. How did we do it? Just look here. An orc made of gold is or, which means gold in French. A garden with a jar and a dungeon, jardin, means garden. A fence with an atom and a window, fenêtre, is a window. A glass of ice cream, glace, means ice cream. A liver and a book, livre, means a book. Let's check how well you managed to remember them. I will name the word in French, and your task will be to say the English translation. Or, gold. Jardin, garden. Fenêtre, window. Glace, ice cream. Livre, book. Well done! This technique is called phonetic coding. We use words that sound similar to the word we need to learn and that are easy to picture in your imagination. Creating unusual situations with such words helps our brain learn new information faster. Now, if you want to recall these words, you can easily picture the image we created, and it will help you remember the word itself. Let's try the same technique on Spanish words. Number 1 is a dog, perro. We'll code it with the word parrot. Let's imagine a dog pulling on a parrot's tail. The second word is a duck, pato. To remember the word, we'll use words park and toes. Let's imagine a park, but instead of trees, there are huge toes growing everywhere. A giant duck is angrily pecking a toe in this park. The next one is a firefighter, bombero. To remember this word, let's code it with a bomb and a bear. Picture a ticking bomb, the way you see it in movies. A white bear is picking at it with a claw. A firefighter arrives and starts spraying both the bomb and the bear with water. The fourth is a movie, película. Let's code it with a pelican and a cook. You see a pelican, but the pelican is wearing a cook's uniform. The pelican is cooking something when suddenly you understand you are sitting in a movie theater and watching the pelican in a cook's uniform on the screen. And the final one, a fan, ventilador. To remember this one, we'll use the words band and ladder. Picture a huge fan in a music band because they're playing vigorous music standing on a ladder. Okay, I'm sure your imagination is fired up right now, but let's see how well you remember the words. I will name the English word and your task is to remember the Spanish one. Let's begin. Duck, pato, dog, perro, firefighter, bombero, movie, película, fan, ventilador. Great! Give yourself a high five. If some words have eluded your memory, just remember that it's your first time ever doing this. Practice makes perfect, so let's go through the words once again, just to make sure you've memorized them well. You have only 1.5 seconds to remember the correct answer. Window, fenêtre, book, livre, firefighter, bombero, movie, película, gold, or, ice cream, glass, fan, ventilador, dog, perro, garden, jardin, duck, pato. Good job! You have just learned 10 new words. If you had trouble remembering some words, you can always return to the image and make it more vivid. That's it for today. Thanks for staying with me tonight, guys. I hope you had as much fun as I did. By the way, if you enjoyed this video and find it useful, subscribe, hit the bell button not to miss the upcoming videos, and recommend it to your friends. Thanks and bye!